Hey, hello, this is Andrea, and today is Monday, the 15th of May, 2023. And it looks nice outside. It looks warm, but it's a little windy here in southeastern Pennsylvania. How are you doing today? Well, I'm pretty good. Anyway, I guess you noticed that I haven't been very consistent with my videos lately, the past several months, and that's because I've had some medical issues. So last year, remember, I had surgery and they removed some stuff from me, and then I found out in late August, I found out that they found cancer. And then in September, I started chemotherapy. And I had 3 rounds of chemotherapy because the kind of chemo that I had stays in your body for 21 days. So they do it every 3 weeks. And then I had surgery to take more things out. And then I had 3 more rounds of chemo. And as of April 27th, I am officially in remission. So that's a good thing. And yeah, I didn't tell a lot of people because I didn't really want to talk about it. I still don't want to talk about it a lot. I mean, I've talked to other people that have gone through it and stuff, and obviously with my husband. so as you can see, there's still remnants. Like I have like skin discoloration. Some of my fingernails are trying to fall out. I have the ones covered up that are trying to fall out, but like, I don't know if you can see this one. This one's doing okay. It's not pulling forward like some of the other ones are. So yeah, I have 5 of my nails covered up. There's not much on my head. Maybe I'll show you in a little bit. Yeah, so some of those videos I did over the last several months, I was wearing a wig. And here's the thing with me in a wig is that I don't wear it much going places, because when I'm wearing a wig, I say, hey, how do you like my wig? I don't, like, all I can think about is I'm wearing a wig. Plus, they get sweaty. And also, I have another thing to say. I don't understand how bald guys go around without hats on, because my head gets so cold from being bald. But, anyway. Maybe I'll show you at the end of the video. Maybe I'll take this off and you can see. I have like this white fuzzy stuff on my head, and that's it. But here's like, oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see it. Here's where the port is. There's like 3 little bumps there, and there's like a plastic or something going up in here, and it goes into like a vein. And that's how they would do the chemo. So anyway, maybe I'm going into more detail than you want to know. But I'm feeling much better, and now I can taste food, so that's good.
That's the most important thing.
That's the most important thing, as Bob said. Like you when you're on chemo, there's so much joy is taken out of life. And then on top of that, you can smell food, but you can't taste it. And then your stomach hurts, and you get mouth sores, and they want you to eat so you don't lose weight. Oh my goodness. So I'm so happy that I can taste food. You have no idea. So on a lighter note, my husband wanted me to mention that our youngest is coming back in a couple weeks. I don't know if I mentioned that he went away. Oh yeah, because we did a video. We were out in Washington State. He went out there for a couple of months to work, and he's coming back in a couple of weeks. And we have, I don't know if I mentioned before, but we're getting the kitchen redone, which I think our kitchen is from the 70s. What do you think, hon? It's from the 70s?
Yeah, it's the original kitchen.
The wallpaper is definitely from the 70s. It's got like these little flowers on it, or well, they might be from the 80s. That might be up.
It's definitely 70s.
Okay. And we have a date for that coming up in, is it June?
June 26th.
June 26th. Are you sure? I thought it was the 25th. Is it? Okay. And then, so tomorrow we're going to go look at some countertops and stuff like that. So hopefully that goes well. Hopefully we're not arguing over the color of countertops, you know.
I'll just remind you that's my kitchen.
Yeah, it's Bob's kitchen. I don't care. He does most of the cooking. He does, let's say he does 60 to 70% of the cooking. What is that?
It was higher. Yes,
it was higher.
It's about right now.
And
I'd
then
say about 60%.
All right, and I do about 40% or 30.
No, you do about 30%.
30%, and then we have eating out, and then one of our sons sometimes cooks something really easy. He like makes taquitos that you get out of the. Your face isn't all the way.
Well, because your chair's in the way.
Oh.
There you go.
Anyway, one of our sons makes some easy stuff. So,
yep.
And we started gaming again this past week, and it's like a game system that our son kind of made up.
He made up.
Based on the Cry of Mann. I don't know if you've ever seen this. It's like, it was like a special that happened on, was it Adult Swim or something?
I think it was Adult Swim, yeah.
Or one of those things. I've tried watching it. I've watched
or Cartoon Network.
1.5 videos of it. And it's so weird. But it's like a whole different world thing going on. Anyway. And Bob's back to playing
Mass Effect?
Mass Effect again.
It's my favorite series. I can't help it. I'm only playing for like my 20th playthrough, you know.
It's only like the 20th playthrough, so.
Yeah.
I'm still doing crafting.
Yeah. Making journals. Junk journals.
I'll put a link to my other channel in the description, or yeah, maybe I should keep it permanently in there. I'm not that great at making the videos for the craft stuff. I'm trying.
You're better than some of the ones I've watched.
All right, come on, don't mention anybody.
You watch a lot. Some are really good, and some are good, but they're kind of boring. You got to go through faster. They're beautiful craft, but not great videos. And so
everybody's
different. Yeah.
Everybody's a different level of making videos. You know what I mean? And I don't mean the technical stuff. I mean being able to talk and talk about stuff that is important and skip through some things. And I don't know what to say, because my style of vlogging is I like to do it with that. I did some with the editing where you would edit everything out where you weren't talking, and I didn't like it because I like this natural feel, like you're sitting down and you're talking to someone, you know?
Yep.
Like there's Bob, I'm talking to him.
Here I am.
You could be talking to him too. Start talking. What'd you say? What was that?
I can't hear them.
Shh. I can hear them. I can hear you. Can I? Anyway, so I said towards the end of the video, I might should I show what my head looks like?
It's up to you. It's your
It's
head.
not that big a deal.
No, it's not.
Anyway, oh, I should also say I had the genetic testing done, and I have the damage to the BRCA1 gene. And the good thing about knowing this, like if cancer runs in your family, is they can do extra testing for you, extra screening. So it puts you at a higher chance of getting breast cancer. Like there's a bunch of different cancer. Like I had ovarian cancer, puts you in a higher rate of getting ovarian cancer. Puts you at a higher rate of getting breast cancer, and it puts you at a higher rate of skin cancer and something else.
And prostate cancer. So you
well, I don't have a prostate, but there was something else. not the gallbladder. It was anyway. So the one for the breast cancer, they have, instead of just getting the mammogram every year, you get the mammogram, and then 6 months later you get the breast MRI, and then 6 months later you get the mammogram, and then 6 months later you get the breast MRI. So that way they can check, they can find it really fast, you know. So anyway, what I'm saying is, if you haven't run it in your family, it's better to know.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't go into detail about family members, but we've got a lot of cancer up in there. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I'll show you my hair now. It's nothing exciting. I'm sure you see lots of bald people every day, but look, there's like this white fuzzy stuff.
I would rub it, but she'll get all mad at me.
Why? If don't rub it hard, don't hurt me.
Yeah, it's not just the soft. It's starting to firm up again. It's starting to.
Well, you can feel a little bit of.
It's starting to get real stubble again now.
You can feel a little bit of stubble, but. Yeah. I have to admit, my head's not as cold in the summer, but it's cold enough that, like, when a breeze comes, I'm not used to it on my head, so then I want to put the hat back on. So I have a bunch of these kind of slouchy looking hats. Anyway.
I would say you look like your dad.
Yeah, I said the first time that I went bald from it, it's I said it looks like my mom's face on my dad's head. Because when my dad got older, he started shaving his whole head, you know, because he was Italian and he was having the hair loss up here, and then it was getting bigger and bigger, so he just started shaving his whole head.
Yep. Before he started losing it all, she asked me to buzz her like twice, right? 2 different levels.
Yeah.
Not one level I did, one you got.
I got
done
it shaved at the.
Yeah.
They had a hair
and
place.
she really liked like maybe a ½ inch.
Oh yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah,
with
it looked really good.
I was surprised because usually when my hair's short, it sticks straight up. I've
always told her head's too big for short hair, but it looked really good. So I won't say that anymore.
Anyway, I guess that's all we got for today, right?
Yeah.
So I hope you're having a good day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. Bye.